Greetings and salutations. Welcome to this episode of the Tim and Borg show. Okay, we're going to do this new season that I haven't done. I know it started coming out like last year. But anyway, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes to catch up on that I haven't recorded yet. I haven't done these ones at all for these 4, but I did this one in PlayStation. So we're going to wish upon a star. Yeah, so the last time I did a video was these ones for Star Trek Online episodes. So I'm a bit of a completionist, and although I don't play this game all the time, I've been saving this for a rainy day when I had nothing better to do. So I thought, why not today? Alright, so we're going to hail this.
The Lucari have been working on a project in the Nakul system. The initial efforts have been quite promising, and they're about to move to the next phase. If successful, the damage to the star and that system will be repaired. Admiral Kumarke has requested our assistance, and I'd like you to provide it. She's sent specifications for a device called the Stellar Rejuvenator. Have your engineer install it on your ship before you disembark. You'll be using it as part of the Lucari efforts there. Report to Admiral Kumarke in the Nakul system when you're ready. Quinn, out.
Does sound very familiar. Anyway, I'm already in the right location. So let's get this started. The servers sure are slow these days. Like my computer, this is all brand new Ryzen 7000. Okay, I don't have a 9000 yet. Might buy that next. I'm even on the faster internet plan than I ever have been in my life. Oh, there you go, it's patching files. Oh, loading go.
Captain's log, 5th reckoning, Chronicle 36. We are about to commence work on a most important operation. An attempt to revitalize the Nakul Star. One of the finest vessels in the Alliance is joining our efforts today. May the wisdom of Lukar guide us to success. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being a part of this.
We're ready to assist you, and I believe congratulations are in order, Admiral.
Thank you. It's an honor I fully intend to live up to. More about that later. We've got a job to do. Before we begin, I should warn you, the Nakul are somewhat anxious about this procedure and any complications that might arise.
Understandable. The health of their star is at risk.
Indeed. But we have earned their trust over the months of research here, and I intend to honor that today.
Understood. Let's get started then.
Heading to the primary coordinates now. All hands, prepare to deploy the Stellar Rejuvenators. It's time to heal a star.
We meet again. One hopes your efforts here today will have a better outcome than your previous attempt to repair our star.
If I may interrupt. Representative, we are indeed ready to begin the process. With your blessing, of course.
Very well. Our fleet is standing by to assist you if necessary. The time has come. Admiral Kumarte, I hereby authorize you and your associates to proceed. May your efforts lead to a new dawn for the Nakul people.
Ready when you are, Admiral. Vengeance out. the name of my ship. Activate
Getting
Stellar.
some strange readings. Try adjusting your cohesion beam frequency.
We're reading several disruptions in the cohesion beam, originating 100,000 kilometers from the star's surface.
Try to compensate. Any ideas, Admiral?
Stellar activity in the area may be causing the fluctuations. Adjust your course to the following coordinates. Let's see if the situation improves there.
We're on it to move Borg out.
If we tighten formation, our beams may reinforce one another.
Agreed. Move to the following coordinates. You've reached the new coordinates. Deploy from there. Once you've redeployed, you'll need to adjust the frequency again. Initiate stellar modulation sequence on my mark. Mark. Modulation initiated. Energy levels are increasing. Reading erratic spikes at the stellar core. Abort! All ships abort now!
Deactivate Stellar Rejuvenator. Deactivating.
That was far too close for comfort.
What happened, Admiral?
I detected a feedback loop forming. If we hadn't shut down when we did, a stellar flare would have backfired along the cohesion beam. The damage to us and the Nakul would have been catastrophic.
Receiving a hail from Representative Kartek. Brace for impact.
Are you mad? Do you think we will sit by idly while your incompetence puts our star at risk once more? Explain yourself immediately!
There was an issue and we are investigating the cause now.
I suggest you do so quickly and with positive results. Rest assured, if you do not save our star, then you can be certain that our fleet will avenge it.
Understood. Borg out.
I've taken a look at our data from the incident, and I believe I've found something.
Let's have it.
I've discovered where the cohesion beam started to suffer interference. The coordinates are 0.4 AU from the star.
Let's take a look. Full impulse to designated coordinates. Full impulse. Looked like it was going to do a warp effect, but nothing.
Alright, I believe it's time to get to the bottom of this, before the administrator loses his patience.
Agreed. Anything out of the ordinary on sensors?
Some of the asteroids nearby are emitting an unusual level of energy. However, their composition is making long-range scans ineffective.
Time for a closer look, Helm. Take us in.
Strange. The asteroid is emitting highly energized particles, like the tail of a comet.
It's marked as an asteroid in the stellar registry. No mention of reactive properties.
So, same asteroid, different behavior. Sounds like we're on the right track.
Scanning.
The asteroid is emitting energy in a pattern similar to that of the star earlier. Whatever caused that issue may be in effect here as well. We are still unable to conduct a deep scan of the asteroid, however. If we can devise a way to do so, I believe we will find more answers.
Recommendations?
There is a human expression. You cannot prepare an omelet without cracking a few eggs. Or in this case, asteroids. If we fracture one of them with our weapons, we will expose the core and obtain the deep scan results we seek.
Very well, tactical. Target that asteroid. and prepare the fire.
Warning, ship is under attack.
I believe we've cracked the egg just a bit too hard. There's not much left to study, I'm afraid.
Acknowledged.
Fortunately, there are more targets available. We should try again, although with considerably lower weapon settings.
Okay. Tactical, make the necessary adjustments.
The Nakul have tagged the next asteroid for future mining operations.
Under the circumstances, I believe they'll agree that its loss will be accepted.
I certainly hope so, ma'am. I'd prefer not to incur their wrath today.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Well, let's scan the debris for reactive particles. That did the trick. Scanning our little cracked egg now. The core is decaying into ionized gases. Quite similar to what is happening to the interior of the Nakul star.
Interesting. What are our next steps?
I'd like to crack another egg and conduct a scan of it before moving on to making the omelette, so to speak. If my hypothesis is correct, the radiation signature present will match, bringing us another step closer to understanding this phenomenon.
Okay. Tactical, get ready to crack another egg.
Remember, we do not want to pulverize our next target.
The Nakul have detected our weapons fire, Admiral. They are understandably curious.
Update them on our activities here, Captain. We've nothing to hide.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Asteroid successfully fractured. Begin your scans now. It's a match.
Very good, Captain. Now, let's compare radiation signatures.
Comparing radiation. Ooh. Few results.
As I suspected, all of the asteroids we've studied have matching radiation signatures.
Time to make an omelette.
Not quite yet. There are some reactive gas clouds nearby. If their radiation pattern matches those present in the asteroid cores, we can triangulate the origin point and locate the source.
And acknowledged, help take us closer to the gas cloud.
Admiral, the Nakul representative is concerned about the destruction of valuable asteroids.
Oh, they're being stupid,
Inform
aren't they?
him that the Alliance will compensate the Nakul for their loss, please.
As you wish, Admiral. Anfame out.
Compare wave patterns. Transmit.
Analysis complete. The wave patterns are a match.
Now to locate the source.
Indeed. I'm transmitting the coordinates to you and Captain Envalme. Head there now. Once you've arrived, we can triangulate the location of the anomaly's source.
Helm set a course to the provided coordinates. Engage. Triangulating.
Compiling sensor data now. Aha! There you are. The multiphasic pulse waves are originating from high orbit around the planet closest to the Nakul star.
Any read on what's causing it?
Nothing conclusive at this time, I'm afraid. However, if I were to speculate, it's almost like something is tapping against the fabric of space-time.
That is discomforting. We need to take a closer look. Set course to wave source. Engage.
We're approaching the coordinates now. I trust you've spotted our uninvited guests?
Affirmative. Immediately reading multiple Tholian ships on sensors.
One thing is certain. We have a limited amount of time to determine what they are doing here before the Nakul detect them. Considering their turbulent history, I doubt the Tholians will receive a cordial greeting from Representative Kartek or his forces.
Not likely. The situation could escalate quickly.
This is peculiar. The Tholians are known for their aggression in response to alien forces, and yet they haven't scanned us or gone to battle readiness. It's as if they are ignoring us.
Curious, open a channel. Let's see if they're willing to talk. Hail.
Attention, Tholian forces. I am Admiral Kumarke of the LSS Raskava. You have violated Nakul space and are disrupting a critical procedure here. I'm instructing you to cease all activities and explain your presence in this system immediately.
The border violation is inconsequential. Our work takes priority. We will continue. Do not interfere. Your continued presence is unnecessary.
The work you're doing is causing damage to the Nakul star.
The loss of this star is acceptable to us. Further discussion is irrelevant. Leave now or you will be fired upon.
Perhaps we could find an alternative.
Tholian vessels are going to battle stations. They're moving into attack formation.
That's no good, is it? Classic Tholian diplomacy. All hands, red alert. Shields up, red alert.
Battle stations. Tactical. Aim to disable, not destroy.
I'm not sure they'll reciprocate that courtesy, Admiral.
We need answers, Captain, and it's rather difficult to get them from the dead.
Understood. Firing to disable only.
Turret shield available.
Instead, they remained on station, diverting all non-essential power to their web generator systems. Even their shields are down. What are they doing here?
I don't know, but I think it's time we find out. Admiral?
Preliminary scans suggest that the Tholian flagship is creating an incredibly powerful energy web lattice around a spatial anomaly. There is no target vessel within the web.
Let's perform a deeper scan. I want answers. Tim of Borg out. Scan Tholian energy lattice. Scanning.
This is most unfortunate. The source of the multiphasic waves lies within the Tholian energy lattice. Furthermore, the waves are increasing in intensity, accelerating the decay of the Nakul star's core.
I don't like the sound of that.
Left unchecked, this procedure the Tholians are conducting will cause a complete collapse of the stellar core, resulting in a supernova.
Options?
I believe a boarding action is in order. We'll disable the Tholian web generator on board the flagship to stop the procedure. I've sent transporter coordinates. Prepare your away team for action. I shall meet you aboard the Tholian vessel.
This could be dangerous, Admiral. Tholians don't like uninvited guests.
I'm quite aware of Tholian hospitality. As you'll recall, I've experienced it firsthand at your side, aboard Caldano's ship. You will need my expertise on this mission. I'm afraid I won't take no for an answer. Captain Onvane, remain on Overwatch and report any changes to the Tholian vessel.
Okay, if they raise their shields, we could be trapped over there.
An acceptable risk. What matters most is stopping that procedure and saving the Nakul star. We'll deal with any unforeseen challenges as they present themselves.
Agreed, see you over there. Beam over to the Tholian ship. Oh, look at my cool array team. Alright, I hope they're alright. None of them were engineers, but I guess I don't need them to be since I'm an engineer. No doubt they could do with upgrades. I'm a bit out of the loop with this game, obviously. I'm a bit of a noob since I've, not hardcore playing all the time anymore. But, it's better to have a life. Plus, I only ever played this game because there was no Star Trek on TV. Then when Star Trek came back on, it was like, what's the point of playing it? Nah, but then, they made some good content. It's all about the voice actors. I wanted to hear Janeway, and that made me come back into it for a while. And then they've got Wesley and Crusher in it. And so I did that video. And now they've got Hugh of Borg. And someone else. Someone might be in this. I don't know what's going on. Was there someone last year? We'll find out, maybe.
Let's make haste. The Tholians will muster their security forces once they detect us, and combat could lead to our EV suits being compromised. If that happens, we won't last long in the hostile environment here.
Agreed. What's our next move?
Let's begin by scanning the access terminals in this chamber. Find one with main computer access and use it to get a layout of the ship. Once we have that, we can identify the best route to the web generator system and disable it.
Okay, very well. Stay alert. The Tholians could attempt to repel the borders at any time.
Let's start with that console over there. That console is dedicated to life support only. No access to the systems we're looking for. We'll have to try another.
Scanning.
This is a medical console, keyed only to Tholian anatomy. Try another console. One of them is bound to have access to the data we require.
Accessing. Discuss ship layout.
Interesting. The entire vessel is designed around the web generator system. Quite the unorthodox variant of this ship class, but very effective nonetheless.
We need to get that system fast.
Quite so. Judging by the power readings, we can follow the spine of the craft down this corridor to where the web generators are. Unfortunately, that chamber is locked during use.
What's the workaround?
There's an engineering node nearby. We may be able to cut the power to the web generators from there. Once the system is down, we should be able to gain access to the generators and disable them.
Very well. Ready weapons and move out.
The engineering node is through that door and down the hall. Watch out for security. The Tholians know we're here now.
There's a mini map I should
Tholian
do.
security ahead. Neutralize them so we can access the computers in this node.
Enemy target on center. Shield losing power.
We're clear. Let's run a bypass on that console while we can.
Accessing engineering. Keeps moving. Complete bypass. Discuss volume web.
This is remarkable. The webs are somehow penetrating multiple dimensions simultaneously. They appear to be solidifying elements of space-time between these dimensions, repairing damage to the very fabric of reality.
How do we shut it down?
There are two spinnerets, shall we say, that emit the energy used to generate the web in space. They'll need to be neutralized. Once they're down, we can disable the web generator's primary core, and the entire system will be offline.
Can we do that from here?
Unfortunately, no. Their security is blocking access. We'll need to bypass that at a nearby security node.
Understood. Let's make it happen.
Wait a moment. I'd like to access the astrometrics console here. Find more data on the anomaly.
Accessing something. Discuss transdimensional vortices.
The Tholians have compiled a detailed list of space-time anomalies throughout known space. Judging by the star dates, they've been at this for quite some time. Centuries, in fact.
And the Nakul system has its share of those.
Yes. This system is listed as a primary concern due to repeated temporal damage to the fabric of space-time.
Time travel? The Nakul have used it many times over the years.
Indeed. The Tholian distaste for time travel is well known. It may explain their actions here today. According to log entries, this ship has been sent to prevent a trans-dimensional vortex from forming in the system.
Okay, and they're about to kill the star to solve the problem unless we stop them first.
Let's access this science console. I
Discuss proto-matter modifications.
It occurs to me that proto-matter could be used as part of this process.
I'm listening.
The problem with the Tholian method is, ironically, time. The time it takes for their web generators to repair the damage to space-time is allowing for the generation of the pulse waves. The more damage is repaired, the stronger the waves become.
Go on.
I believe the integration of proto-matter into the process could hasten the repair time considerably, to the point where the pulse wave generation would be minimal, if not eliminated entirely.
The Tholians might not see it that way.
Agreed. But it's the best idea I have at the moment. I'd like to study the web generators more thoroughly before we make a decision neither of us can live with.
Very well, let's get the web generator node doors open.
I have what I need. Let's proceed to the security node and unlock the doors to the web generator. Look out! Ambush! The security node is on the other side of these doors. Let's clear the room and get to them.
Enemy target on center.
All clear. Everyone, gather up. We need a plan.
Discuss
And
security.
here we are. I'll need some time to bypass their security system.
Right. We'll cover you while you work on the security override.
Please do. I prefer to face as little Tholian hospitality as possible, if you don't mind.
Right, ready weapons and stay sharp.
Enemy target on center. Shield losing power.
Some days, I wish I'd remained in the lab.
Discuss Tholian
Security bypass in effect. And I found something rather peculiar.
Ah,
It appears the Tholians have no system to denote
interesting discovery, Admiral.
An anomaly created by the Terran Empire is grouped in the same range as one created by the Federation. Because of this, Tholian actions taken on anomalies in other dimensions could lead to trouble here in ours. Such actions could be seen as acts of war.
That's crazy. Anyway, agreed. For now, we need to stop them from destroying the Nakul Star. Let's move out. Unlock door.
Proceed with caution. There must be a reason those doors are locked when the device is in use. The main web generator is ahead. Get ready for a fight.
Enemy target on sensor.
Discuss the plan.
We need to get to the spinneret controls in two adjacent rooms and shut them both down.
Can't we shut them down from here?
Doing so could overload the bypass relays and send a power surge into the vessel's warp core, resulting in a breach. When both spinnerets are deactivated, we can return here and safely disengage the primary projector.
Okay, got it. Spinnerets first, then the projector.
The spinneret controls are just ahead. Disable them.
Disable spinnerets.
That's one spinneret offline. Let's get to the second one. Spinneret controls are ahead. Disable them before more security arrives.
Disable spinny things.
Well done. Both spinnerets are offline. Let's go shut down the main web generator.
Discuss shutting
Right.
down.
We need to disengage the primary
and then stop them from just reactivating it after we leave?
I'll use an encryption algorithm to lock them out of the controls. That should buy us the time we need to implement a better solution to the problem.
Very well, Admiral, let's proceed. Disable primary projector.
Tholian web generator is inoperative. We did it. We should beam back as soon as... Wait! They've raised their shields. We're trapped!
Your arrogance, your insanity. You've doomed us all.
Cool. That one looked cool.
Enemy target on sensor. Enemy combatants in close proximity. Personal shield losing power.
Cease hostilities. I mean you no harm.
Speak to Tholian.
Hold your fire. I am now the ranking officer aboard this vessel, and I wish to discuss matters with you peacefully.
Okay. A Tholian speaking Federation standard.
Correct. Long ago, I traveled alongside the crew of the USS Enterprise, under the command of Captain James T. Kirk. While among their crew, I was given the designation Bright Eyes by my good friend Nyota Uhura.
Fascinating. Let's talk then while we still can.
We realize that you were trying to repair an anomaly in space-time here, but your procedure is damaging the Nakul star to critical levels.
However, Admiral Kamamaki believes she has a viable solution.
I am prepared to hear your proposal, Admiral, but we must speak quickly. It is only a matter of time before my fellow Tholians on other vessels regroup, and you will find they are not as understanding as I am.
Understood. Admiral, let's hear what you've got.
I propose a coordinated effort between our ships and yours. We can integrate a proto-matter matrix into the web lattice your ship generates, increasing the speed at which the rupture is sealed. By doing so, the frequency of pulse waves generated by the repair process will be reduced to acceptable levels.
you, Bright Eyes.
Yes. I believe the Admiral's proposal will solve both problems efficiently, but we'll need to move fast.
Very well, let's work together and resolve the situation.
Use these access codes to override the encryption and re-enable the web generator.
Re-enable web generator. Re-enabling.
The web generator is back online. Let's coordinate next steps from our respective vessels.
Now, beam me back. Beam me up, Scotty.
We have a situation. The Nakul have detected the Tholian force here and have dispatched their force to our location.
Excuse me. Understood. Things could escalate quickly.
Quicker than you think, unfortunately. Though I gave Representative Katek every assurance that the situation was under control here, he refused to believe me. He said the Nakul would deal with the Tholians, and if we got in their way...
I get the picture. Comms hail the recovery. What, son?
I take it you've heard the news.
Indeed, our timetable has been shortened.
Bright Eyes and I will do our best to implement our plan, but we'll need time and protection. Any Tholian vessels you can restore to battle readiness will be of great assistance.
We'll do what we can. Admiral Vengeance out.
Here they come.
Every Tholian ship repaired will be an ally in this conflict.
Restore Tholian ships if possible. We need all the help we can get. Remember, aim to disable, not destroy.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
No, I don't think I can do both at once.
Target shields have failed. More shields failing. Target shields have failed.
We have taken heavy damage. Our web systems are offline.
We're being pulled in! Can't...
On Vame, the Trillion. They're gone. Lost.
Our web generator is offline. suffered critical damage. If we don't seal the vortex soon, we may not get another chance.
What do you mean?
The vortex is destabilizing the star at an accelerated rate. If we do not seal it soon, the star will reach supernova status.
Understood, Admiral Koenig. We need a plan.
Right. The protomatter matrix is stable, so we need to reinforce the Tholian web lattice as soon as possible.
Okay, very well, Bright. Anything to add?
I have sent the schematics for web stitching probes to you. Deploy them around the perimeter of the vortex. Each one will extrude a protomatter thread to my vessel. When all 6 probes are in position, we can energize the web and seal the vortex.
And then cool star?
Admiral Marquet and I believe that sealing the vortex in this manner will allow the star to regenerate back to its previous state. But we must do so soon.
Let's see. And then let's get to work. We have a star saved.
Deploy the
Sorry
stitching
about that.
probes at designated course. We need to energize the web soon in order to save the nuclear star.
Flying probe.
Place the stitching probes quickly, then energize the web. Web projector link established. Web projector link established.
Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Web projector link established.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Loading. Deploying.
Web projector link established.
Target shields have failed.
Did I go too far?
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Web projector link established.
Target shields have failed.
Matrix. Initiate. All ships, withdraw to a safe distance at once.
Cool graphics and cutscenes. Hail.
It appears I owe you an apology. My science team informs me that our star has been saved by you, the Lucari, and the Tholians.
Indeed, it has, Representative.
Our wish for a revitalized star will have to wait until more research on our star's instability can be conducted. Though it seems we have a new wish to make today.
And what wish would that be?
A wish for peace between the Nakul and the Tholians. Today we saw Tholians risk their lives to preserve our sun, despite our belligerence. If they are willing to do that, perhaps they will be willing to broker an end to hostilities between us.
Perhaps they shall, Hail.
The vortex remains closed, and our forces will be returning to Tholian space shortly.
Okay. Thanks for your assistance, Captain.
As a people, we are reluctant to work alongside non-Tholians, especially on matters we believe to be a result of their negligence. There will be many questions about today's events from our leaders. I will encourage them to put aside their xenophobic tendencies and collaborate with the Alliance on the Vortex issue.
That sounds like a tall order.
It will not be easy, to be sure, but it is an effort I am willing to make, no matter the risk to my career or standing. I trust you will do the same when your leaders seek a solution to the problem.
I will. You have my word.
Very good. I shall leave you then with the words of an old friend. Live long and prosper.
Safe journey, Captain. Timborg out. Hail,
There are days out here where the beauty, mystery, and excitement make all the work and sacrifice worthwhile. And then there are days like today.
Yes, but as the saying goes, risk is our business.
Of course. And today we risked all. But not everyone lived to see our success.
They did their duty, and a star still shines because of it.
Indeed. May the captain and crew of the Trelloons find peace within the light, in Lucar's name.
We shall honor their sacrifice, Admiral, as well, the Nakul.
I spoke with Bright Eyes earlier, and we both agreed to share all of the data we gathered today freely to anyone willing to work on the Vortex issue, regardless of their affiliation. Now is not the time to hoard information. Now is the time to act, before the vortices cause irreparable damage to space-time.
Agreed. I suspect we'll be speaking again soon, Admiral. Vengeance out. Return to sector space. Ooh, cutscene. Another universe. It's in another universe.
Status report.
We have survived a transdimensional shunt, Captain.
We are operating under emergency power, sir. Warp and impulse drives are offline.
Restore me power as soon as possible, Engineer. What is our current position?
Unable to verify, Captain. None of the nearby star systems appear on our navigational charts.
Run your scan. Look for any recognizable systems.
Sir, incoming warp signature detected. Unidentified vessel entering the system.
Any sign of hostility? It is beautiful.
Incoming hail, sir.
Let's see what our new friends have to say.
What the hell is that about, I wonder? Right, wait for the next episode. To be continued. Unbelievable. Yeah, we knew it was going to be 6 episodes in total. Anyhow.
Starfleet Command has placed a high priority on repairing the numerous reality vortices you've discovered. Analysts are working on a list of vortices to close, based on their level of stability and potential danger to the systems they're located in. Admiral Kumarke will spearhead this operation, but she'll need your help once the time comes to begin the vortex repair procedures. I'll be in touch when the Admiral is ready to go.
That's cool. Look at the reward. It's actually some part of a set, some sort of space set that does Tetrion damage. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. But I've never seen this space set. Folian crystalline interlacer. Okay. Thank you, Admiral. Alright then. Thanks for watching this video from the Team of Borg show.
Cordial greetings.
That'll be the next episode.
At a gathering on Station Deep Space Nine. We shall discuss the Borg Kingdom problem and potential solutions. We live at a perilous time, friend, but recall our axiom. Through harmony, we are secure. Through unity, we are strong. Together we will strive to defeat our mutual enemy and establish peace for one and all.
I didn't get it. That's Scorpion's Abyss. They shouldn't be hailing me for that one yet. I haven't done this other one. The next one we have to do is this one, Taken by Surprise.
Alliance scientists have detected an active critical level reality vortex near Starbase 1. Admiral Kumarke of the Lucari and several others are on site working to close the vortex with proto-matter-based tech.
Alright, that's the next video. Thanks for watching. Live long and prosper. Please subscribe for more.